Hello, are you going through a breakup? If so, this card is for you. My name is Aya Iwo-Riosa. You can find me at moongardentemple.com. And I want to talk to you about breakups. I'm using the Untamed Elemental deck today. And I want to talk to you about like possibility. Sometimes when you're just going through a breakup, there's this, it's hard to understand like the possibility. Of course, there's easy things to notice, like, you don't necessarily have to consider this person you're breaking up with in your everyday tasks. Like you're not necessarily answering to somebody, whether you wanted to or not, like this, it's less bandwidth that you necessarily need for another person. So there's already freedom in that part of a breakup anyway. But one thing that we sometimes forget is, as soon as that breakup happens, as soon as you have found your freedom, don't forget about the possibilities of what is in front of you, the possibilities of how you can change. And this card right here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I will post it at the end of the video. The card is Cloud. This card is talking about how as above, so below, right? So it's this connection you have to the divine and who you really are and all of the things that can come through you that can rest in you and evolve you and help you create upon your desire. It's a very deep spiritual connection, and it's something that you can access and feel all the time. But when you're in a breakup, instead of having this go on, this is you, this is another person, this energy constantly intertwining, weaving, sometimes it becomes sort of the main event as far as like where you're putting your focus in your life. Even if you have other things going on, being an altar with somebody, joining with somebody, this does take up a lot of bandwidth. When you step away from that, this part of you is like, how do I fill this? Sometimes we fill it with another person. Sometimes we fill it with bad habits. Sometimes we do fill it with good stuff. And that's what I'm getting at. Fill this part, now this vulnerable part of you that pairs with someone that has your heart open to receive, give and receive, that nature of giving and receiving and weaving in together. Now that you don't have that person there, now that you don't have the person there, fill it with spirit. Sometimes we don't make enough room for spirit when that other person is there. This is now a really good, we should always practice remembering to come back to ourselves and connecting with spirit as an individual outside of our partner, even when we're in a partnership. But when you become newly single in that vulnerable time, when you still have that receiving function going on in your body, it's a really good time, a really ripe time to do that with spirit. And that's what this, that's what this cloud is symbolizing. It's as above, so below. The cloud in between, the cloud is made up of a whole bunch of water molecules. And though we don't look up into the sky and see mirrors, although that would be really cool, wouldn't it? Though we don't look up into the sky and see mirrors, it really is a big it's all water. It's just a big reflective mass. It's reflecting up and down to you, and then above itself, up and down into the heavens and spirit. So if you are having trouble connecting back to yourself and your desire and what it is that you really want, and who you are now and all of that, just visualize yourself sitting outside in a meadow or a beach or wherever it is that you want to be sitting in nature, and imagine this beam of light going up into a cloud. And you can even think of the cloud as being sort of reflective, and then above that, another being going straight up into the heavens, and watch like all of these auras and energies pour down into you, recreating you and filling those spaces that used to be connected to that other person. It's a really beautiful, ripe time to be practicing that way. So I just wanted to share that with you if you're in a breakup this November. And if you like how I'm talking about this, then I really suggest you check out my new moon reading. I do them every single month. It's a large spread, and it's something that can support you for whatever it is that you're doing for the whole month. So I will link that somewhere, or you can find it at moongardentemple.com. It's the new moon divination, the new moon reading. And I love you all. Mwah, 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 mwah. All right, I'll see you later.